What's up guys, it's Feller here today and I wanna talk about some ways how to spend time in WoW before the patch 8.2 hits the live servers. Even though you may be aware of the better part of the things I'm going to suggest, hear me out, I'll try to make it more of a guide, so sit back and enjoy. First on the list is herb farming slash gold making. I can imagine all of you going, farming, but hear me out. Not only is there gold to be made by selling the herbs you farmed, it's also a great way to relax, as you can either listen to music or, for example, listen to podcasts. Me, personally, I like to listen to Preach's Drama Time that is available on YouTube, and ever since I started doing that, farming herbs is one of my favorite activities in WoW. If these things aren't enough for you, just think of it, you can make your guild bank so much more stocked by farming up the herbs for potions or flasks, which will surely be needed for current and upcoming raid content. Just think of it, the Crucible Storms is coming out in a few weeks, and you sure don't wanna buy pots when it comes out. I've got two favorite routes for farming herbs. One is in Drustvar for farming Winterskis, the route you can now see on your screen, and the other route is in Trigat Sound, mainly for farming Rivervat, as you can see on the screen once again. Both of these herbs are very useful in herbalism or in inscription, and well, if everything fails, you can always trade the WoW token that you can buy for the gold you have made selling herbs for the sum of the Blizzard currency, and you can buy other games on the Battle.net, just Destiny 2 or Call of Duty, I believe. Well, it's a nice thing how to like blow some steam off. Whatever works for you, buddy. A quick tip for farming herbs. I assume all of you know that there's a mount called Sky Golem that allows you to gather herbs while mounted. A good enough substitute released in BFA is called Monal Hardened Stirrups. It is an item that blacksmiths can craft. It is purchasable on the auction house. On my run, it goes for around 1k gold, which is not so much considering how much gold you can make in BFA with very little effort. And this thing allows you to interact with things in Kulturas or Sandalar whilst mounted. It lasts for 2 hours if you're not a blacksmith. If you're a blacksmith, the effect is quadrupled. Combine any of these with either Darkmoon Firewater or the Glove Enchant, which is called Kultiran or Zandalari Herbalism, and also with an add-in called Gathermate 2, which may be useful if you want to seriously grind the herbs. I hope you can stay on this route because I know that herb farming isn't the most, you know, fun thing to do in WoW, but it is one of the more necessary ones, and we all have to go through it sometimes. Second on the list is alt leveling. Now, I know, leveling alts might not be for everybody, but once again, give me a chance to explain. Not only does it widen your pool of characters you can eventually switch out to in the future if your main class gets nerfed, or your guild needs, well, any other spec than yours, or just any other class. It happens, it happened to me. We have to live through it if you're trying to push the meters, or not the meters, but rather ladders. Once again, leveling alt is a great relaxation tool as you get to just sit back and mindlessly complete quest after quest, and occasionally catch a glimpse of good stories on specific zones, or you can just grind dungeons. Just your choice. Either of these experiences can be enhanced by the inclusion of your guildies or friends. I can't say how much I'm looking forward to getting home when I want to level with my buddies. Just grab a beer, grab a bowl of snacks, and just roll through it. It's so much fun. And I must say, whenever I'm leveling with somebody and I'm on Discord or TeamSpeak with them, not only do I have more fun, but my experience per hour increases significantly. You wouldn't believe how much fun you can have if you just turn off and chill with your buddies. I tried it, it's good fun. I highly suggest you to do the same. Also, in BFA, leveling alts got significantly easier with the inclusion of experience bots, war mode, and the overall experience equation. And of course, as we know, they've been here for ages. Heirlooms. Another thing on the side of leveling is a gem for the achievement hunters out there. Completing a zone grants you an achievement. If you finish all of the achievements on each zone, for example, you complete Loch Modan, you complete, well, What else? What else zones are there in Eastern Kingdom? I don't know. Eastern Plaguelands, Western Plaguelands, all of them. So all of the zones in Eastern Kingdom, Kalimdor, Outland, Northrend, Pandaria, Kada zones, Draenor, Broken Isles, Kultura / Zandalar, you get a prestigious achievement called Lore Master, which will give you a special title of Lore Master that you can proudly flex before your friends, or you can get called the fat basement dwelling nerd from the other jealous players. It will happen, trust me, but you can flex your title, they don't have it, and that's good. It is a tough one to get, but if you're a proven alcoholic like me, I believe you can manage it in less than average amount of time. I've heard stories that it took like 5 years for somebody to complete it, but now when we have basically all the expansions open up for us, and you can finish it even with your 120 if you're really bored. But I think that well, you can make use of it with your ults for leveling, and you can occasionally see some of the story, which is in some zones is amazing. Let me tell you that. Some of the tips for leveling with War Mode on as an Alliance player, as I am one. Please choose a zone that is not so close to the Horde zones. Now, I know almost all of the zones have Horde and Alliance sides of story, but there will be more Horde players out for blood in Western Plaguelands than there will be in Loch Modan, so just keep that in mind. Next on the list is transmog farming. There isn't much to be said about this one. All the things, Adden is the MVP here. Just run through some alt raids and or dungeons and watch as you fill your bags with cool looking transmog pieces. Who doesn't want to look cool as fuck, am I right? Well, not if you're a panna. Mm. Benefit of this is that you can also get some sweet looking pets or mounts, and if you target the correct instances, you have a high chance of getting them. Fourth on the list is PvP. This wouldn't be a list telling you how to waste your time in WoW without telling you to try PvPing. I'm not a PvPer myself, but whenever I struggle with the game, I hit up some of my buddies and we either go and smash BGs together, or just kill regular arenas, or even better, go and gang horde players all the time to piss them off. Ah, such a good feeling. It's good to seek vengeance for all those times we were ganked by level 120 rogue in Duskwoods, am I right? Now, this is mostly fun with friends, as people in PvP might be toxic when you don't know what to do. Like, you are learning PvP, how to PvP, like all around, you know? Just queuing for arenas, for example, as a healer. Nobody would do the job, it's a dirty job, but once you messed up, all the blame is on you because the DPS are just MVPs. Just either develop a thick skin, just not to get those idiots get to your brain, or play with buddies. I'm sure there are plenty of guilds that would like a freshly recruited PvPer that is eager to learn, and it's funny because I know you are funny. And my fifth point, which is more of an honorable mention, is pad battling. I'm sure you know what pad battling is. It's basically Pokemon game in WoW, and who wouldn't like Pokemon, right? Who didn't play Pokemon games? I played all of them ever since I was a child. I was 6 years old and I was playing it all the time in school and all the time at home. If you didn't play any of them, just go check the YouTube and play along. It's easy to just grab an emulator and download the ROM and just play and play and play and play. It's a lot of fun. Actually, a good substitute to WoW. Just consumes your time like Jesus. You wouldn't even tell how fun it is. Um, Now, of course, there are so many things you can do with battle pets now. There are PvP battle pads, pet battles. You can queue the PvP with people. Yeah, you can hit up your buddy and just smash him with your extra mega Sagrauros XXL, which I'm sure is a pet, confirmed. Or you can go to the pet dungeon that were released. I believe that's Nomergan and Wailing Caverns. Might be a lot of fun. It might be something you can progress towards to, and just collect pets. It's more of a transmog thing, but you know, wouldn't like to see their favorite pet get stronger and stronger and develop moves, and you can develop strategy and such. It's a lot of fun. Now, I hope you liked the video. I hope some of the tips helped you or will make you think somewhat differently about the game or about the things you're already doing that are on this list. I hope you will try the herb farming route or the alt leveling tips I gave you. If you liked the video, please leave a subscribe and like and comment if you would add anything else or if you just didn't like anything. I don't care, I would read anyway, and I hope I will improve in time. See ya!